Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So, obviously we're back in the tap room tonight, and the good fellow Dale from the Great British Pub Crawl has been over to my tap room, aka Shed, beer review platform and gaming. Well, when there's not, it's not full of wedding stuff, and brought over a new beer for me, a beer haul for me, sorry, and. From Zero Six Brew Company out of Lutterworth in Leicestershire. First time I've heard this brewery. I did actually hear the other day, but very first time I've heard from them, so I'm super excited to that. That's a collaboration with St Martin's Coffee Roasters. There we go. So they had a collab with the coffee people. Who better to know how, what to put into the beer, how much the coffee as well. So it's 5.9%, as we can see. Friday Street Porter. There's some writing on the front that I missed when I did the beer thing. Beer all. This porter is made with the finest Friday Street coffee beans from St Martin's Coffee Roasters. What a collab. And again on here it says, we welcome St Martin's Coffee Roasters into our brew. Based in Leicester, these guys know coffee inside and out. Who better to collab with on this stunning coffee porter? Profile, a big malty beast with a hint of coffee to wake you up. Yep, brewed in Lutterworth by Zero Six Brew Company Limited. So here we go. I've got the old Adventure Beer glass. Adventure Beer actually goes all around Nottinghamshire, Leicestershire, Derbyshire and parts of Lincolnshire. Collating beers to sell, and he may come calling after this, but if it's not too far into Leicestershire. So here we go, lovely black pour, nice slightly tan beige head going off. Oops. You know when you want to get ahead and you're slightly too far. So some's gone on the floor, but it looked good it looked good for that split second until it started going on the floor. Lovely dark pour in, neon black pour with, I'd say, a beige head on there. 5mm of head on there. Good, quite intense roasty coffee coming off this. Yeah, good coffee nose. Certainly looks the job, doesn't it? That does. And 5.9%. So, good evening to Zero Six Brew Company. Today is the, oh God, what day is it? 1 minute, I'll tell you. It's Wednesday. It's rained all day. The 21st of February 2024, and this will be going on tonight. Jump the queue. And again, big thank you to Dale from the Great British Pub Co for bringing me these beers round. Very kind. Always great to have a new brewery on the channel, and supporting the world of beer. In a lot of ways, me, Raggy's Beer Reviews, and the Great British Pub Crawl, we do our thing to support the beer world. And I'm amazed at how, it wasn't a Nottinghamshire pub crawl, and him and his good lady Holly, they went all around Nottinghamshire visiting pubs. Great hobby. Best hobby in the world. Don't think my wife would let me, but yeah, great hobby, and regardless, fantastic hobby. It's pubs at the moment, with this inept government, don't get me started, but they need all the help they can get, and that's something this channel's been doing now for 6 years, and that's supporting breweries and pubs as well. So cheers. Let's dive into the review. Lovely, quite intense coffee on this. Just imagine you're in some posh coffee shop, and instead of coffee, someone comes up with this, and it's like, whoa, yeah. 5.9%. Not really getting that ABV at the moment, which is a good thing in some ways, you know. I do intend to do a coffee imperial stout at some stage. Get the old grain brewing going again and start cracking on. I will do this year. Now we're not worried about the cost of electricity. To get back into grain brewing. I've done a lot of normal kits, but it would be great to, you know, test myself as long as I don't have a drink beforehand. Don't have a drink before you do any brewing, especially if you're grain brewing, because you'll forget the steps, and I did. Yeah. Went straight to boil. Forgot about the mashing bit. Hey-ho, you know, these things happen, don't they? Yeah. I knew I forgot something. I'm there and I'm looking thinking, I forgot something. But, yeah. Oh, lovely taste on this. Waste not, want not. It's been a long day in the wet, and I'm sure everybody, if everybody watches this tonight, you'll know it's been a long, wet day. And it's nice to just to get home and sit in the front room with the fire blazing and get warm. So I've got my jacket on. I've still got my work trousers on because I'm a bit of a tramp who hasn't changed yet, but these things happen. So again, another brewery that I'd like local breweries in Nottingham to do a bit of a collab with, and pubs to, you know, check out their beer. I'll assume that 06 Brew Company do beers on cask. So, you know, if I've never heard of you, and I've been reviewing for 6 years, which is bonkers, isn't it? And this is the thing, across the UK there are lots of breweries. I mean, this brewery's in Nottingham that I've only just, it's like, how did that get past, you know? I mean, a lot of these are really small, nano breweries, but you think you know your breweries, but, and then all of a sudden, one comes from nowhere and it's like, what? And they've probably been going for years, but some strange set of circumstances. But yeah, I mean, breweries in Nottingham like Liquid Light and Magpie Brewery. If I'm speaking directly to 06, if you watch this anyway, the guys at both them breweries very receptive to collabs, which obviously gets your name into Nottingham a bit more, gets their name into Leicester a bit more as well. But also, and again, 06 Brew Company, chatting to Nottingham pubs, Crown in Beeston, the Barrel Drop, the Talbot Tap House, Partisan Tavern, the Abdication Micropub. For me, micropubs at the top of the list always. You know, they're the best places to go to you know, to put your beer out there. But the Crown Inn and Talbot Tap House, two exceptional places that that like being told of new beers. Why not? You know, we as beer lovers, we're kids in a sweet shop, or adults in a sweet shop basically. And you know, the beers in front of me. Why do I think I've got all these beers on the beer wall behind me? I absolutely love what I do. Obviously now and again you have to calm it down, but I love what I do. And I don't do beer reviews for 6 years without doing that, you know. And but anyway, yeah. Again, lovely coffee. There we go. This time I'll be a bit more careful, eh? So lovely coffee aroma on this, lovely coffee taste throughout. And I'm still stunned that I've never heard, and I only heard of 06 because I was nosy at Great British Pub Crawl's posts within the last week or two. As you do, you know, when I get time to browse Facebook, which isn't very often, I mean, I'm promoting the beer scene, the beer world, a lot, and I like what I do. It's a hobby, you know, it's a good hobby for me, and you know, for all the negativity about beer, the beer world helped me through mental health, helped me gain new friends, friends with breweries, friends with people who love beer, you know, like beer, people from beer festivals. You go into a beer festival and you'll just get people coming up to, and I'm sure the Great British Pub Crawl is the same, Dale and Holly. You just get people coming up to you wanting a photo, and it's amazing. I need to make sure that when that happens, I put the photos online. I'm a sod for not taking photos, probably because I don't like beer in photo. I always take a photo of the beer, not myself. I'll have to change that in future, he says. Lovely intensity to the coffee. I like the fact they're in bottles. So is that modern traditional craft? It all depends these days, because some breweries put their beer into bottles and some put their beer into cans. It's a strange world, the world of cans and bottles. You know, the perception is that modern traditional is in bottles, and in cans it's craft, but that's not always the case, as some of the bigger breweries, you know, out there, like your Thornbridges, who put their beer into cans and bottles, and it's like, same beer, but it's tasting great, I'll be honest. So, without waffling too long, because that's what I do, a raggy beer review, it's not just a beer review, it's a bit of life. You know, we all live a life, don't we? And we all have them days. Today, tough day. Chucked it down from the minute I got to work till about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And yeah, very cold, very wet. And I've got welly shoes that I wear at work, so shoes that are wellies. And then I went in the puddle and bloody got soaked. So yeah, great. But it's all good. Spring's on its way. We're in the best time of the year. We're coming up to that brilliant time of the year. And for everybody out there, you know, go support your pubs and breweries. You know, if you like a beer from a certain brewery, go and support them. If you've got the pennies to do it, do it. But also, you know, promoting breweries on your social media feeds. For those of you who've got a good feed, or even if you haven't got a good feed, just promote them anyway. If you like a beer, say it. You know, I mean, I'm gobsmacked that I haven't heard of 06 Brew Company until literally a week or so ago, just after the Upnall Beer Festival, when I was browsing the Great British Pub Crawl's page. So, always that time. Would I drink this again? Hell yes. Yeah, lovely, quite intense coffee porter. That would appease anybody who likes a nice coffee beer, to be fair. The head is more of I thought it was beige earlier, but it's more of an off-white now. So strange how it changes. Lovely black pour, neon black pour anyway. Good coffee, nose, stronger coffee taste. But a lovely beer, nonetheless. 5.9%, just starting to get that hit of the 5.9 in me brain. You know, it's just starting to kick in. Can't anymore. But yeah, a lovely beer nonetheless. Would I drink it again? Hell yes. Out of 5, good 4.3 out of 5 for me. And first ever beer from 06. Thank you for watching. See you soon, everyone.